Target acquired. Initiating assault.
Run along now before the monsters get to ya!
Target acquired. Initiating assault.
Bullying kids? Pathetic. You hurt?
Not a scratch! Oh, Nicola, thank you. What horrid things! They came out of nowhere, and the next thing we knew...
More will come. You need to get out of here. The Blade Rights will protect you.
Then we'd best be off.
Stay safe, Nicola.
Yeah, you too.
New entity detected. Analyzing.
There's no end to them. Let's hope I can keep hunger at bay.
Analysis complete. Core match found.
Huh?
Target for capture identified. Test subject 256. Securing target.
What's going on?
Resistance detected. New priority task. Neutralize target for capture. Engaging at 50% output.
That's odd.
Target acquired. Initiating assault.
They're only aiming at me.
Firing.
Why, though? What would my capture even achieve?
Ah! Back, foul demon! Nicola! Oh, thank goodness!
What are you doing here? It's not safe.
Terminating target.
I was just about to flee when these monsters appeared!
I see.
Target for capture identified. Engaging at 50% output.
Esquimali is nothing without its adherents. I won't let any harm come to them. And you should know better than to prey on the weak.
I owe you my life. Bless you, Nicola. Bless you.
Save your breath and hurry to the Blade Rights. They'll shelter you.
Yes, I'll be going now. But please, take this.
Crystals.
We all agreed you would be needing them. Crystals of the highest purity, procured straight from the Magus Covenant. Perhaps I was a little too eager, but better too many than too few. You won't have to worry about running out of energy.
Thanks. I appreciate it.
Well then, I'll be off to the Blade Rights with the others. Be safe, Nicola.
Every day I see more and more Marlon in them. Always minding other people's business. Always so kind.
Target for capture identified. Engaging at 50% output.
And to think that I ended up as their keeper of the balance. Not bad for a half-broken piece of scrap, I guess. I'm not the helpless child I used to be.
Listen carefully, Nicola. Do not keep your power all bottled up. The harder you try to suppress it, the harder it surges forth. It is no different from emotions. The stronger the emotion, the more difficult it is to keep contained, especially for a child. The key, then, is not to strain yourself by totally suppressing it, but to give your body what it wants. Allow yourself to feel. A balance of release and control. That is what you must learn.
I can only hope you'd agree, Dad. Cycle, as does life. Bite, as does the serpent. Reversal of providence, the bomb's inner workings. Not am I now, but the miracle's reversal. The people of Sunia have given me more than I ever thought it possible to have. I may not know the words to express this gratitude, but I can show it through my actions. I swore to keep balance. For those who have moved on, and for those who may one day return.
Target energy levels rising. Continuing.
This is our home, and you are not welcome. That's the last of them. I guess I should regroup with the others. Oh, here we are.
About time you two showed up, though I was doing just fine by myself, all things considered.
I rushed over as soon as all the townspeople were evacuated. Everyone is safe now.
Glad to hear it.
I trust all went well at the temple.
Yeah, though now I have more questions than answers.
Don't we all? And now that our mystery invaders are dealt with, we turn to another riddle. The 4 strong signatures. Ah, they've saved us the trouble of tracking them down.
I am Megara, the Indignant. Ye who would trespass on forbidden ground, behold true fury, and meet thy destruction.
I am Alecto, the Dissonant. Ye who would trespass on forbidden ground, hear the cacophony, and meet thy destruction.
I am Tisiphone, the Malignant. Ye who would trespass on forbidden ground, step forward and meet thy destruction.
Trespassing? These aren't anything like the others.
However strong they may be, I'm sure each of us can handle at least one on our own.
Initiating assault.
Eleanor, you okay?
More or less.
These foes are on a different level from the ones that came before. I suspect one-on-one combat isn't a viable option.
We have no choice then. Nicola, can I ask you to keep them distracted for a time? And Cetus, ready your blades.
You can count on me.
So it's just me then? Some plan this is.
I'm sorry. If only I could wield these blades more freely.
Don't be. Sometimes power is best kept locked securely away. I can handle this. I don't know how, but I will. And then it'll be your turn.
Target for capture identified. Matching data from ally systems found. Attack behaviors downloaded. Neutralizing target.
These machines, they seem familiar.
Light damage sustained.
Light damage? You're kidding.
Firing. Hit confirmed. Resuming attack.
Analyzing target's evasion patterns. Complete. Optimizing battle pattern. 6-blade storm.
It's fast. Too fast. I can't hold out for much longer.
Increased stress to internal systems detected.
They're tough, but not invincible. There's only one thing to do.
Adapting battle protocol. Charging wave cannon Irralii.
Adapting battle protocol. Activating particle mace cotage.
Adapting battle protocol. Activating quantum blade nylon.
Crap.
Superb work, Nicola. We'll take things from here.
light of sun and moon, shine true upon my blades! For Isunia!
Damage critical.
It is done.
Cetus, are you all right?
I'm fine. Just a little drained.
The blades siphon power from their wielder if not kept under control. Drawing out their fullest potential requires mastery over one's mana.
Mastery I have yet to attain, as you can see. But I would like to know, what was that sorcery just now?
I used what I could of my broken artifact to put together a simpler but sufficient defensive enchantment. See, for the original Aegis, I was inspired by Isunia's waters, flowing and flexible enough to fit the demands of any situation. Utilizing the same principle, I went with a net rather than a barrier, so as to be both flexible and compact. Not bad for spell weaving on the fly, if I do say so myself. I only wish I could have used it on all 4 of our foes, but 3 will have to suffice.
Three is plenty. Now, we can focus on the one that's...
Damage critical. Unable to execute task. Initiating self-destruct sequence.
Safety overrides bypassed. Charging reserve monoflux capacitors.
Get back!
There'll be no need for that.
Charging complete. Self-destructing in 3, 2, 1.
Our friends are here to save the day.
Safety overrides bypassed. Charging reserve monoflux capacitors.
Get back!
There'll be no need for that.
Charging complete. Self-destructing in 3, 2, 1.
Our friends are here to save the day. Isn't that right, you two?
Yes, and I'm sorry we couldn't be here sooner.
Nicola! Is everybody all right?
Luna? But why are you here?
To help you, of course. We're friends, aren't we?
Yeah, we are. Thanks.
Anytime. Oh, that's not all though. So much has happened since we talked the last time. I have lots of stories to share. Plus, I've made so many new friends. There's Ania and Clunky. Oh, and I'm also proper friends with Isabel and the others now.
That sure is a lot of friends. Glad to hear it.
Yeah. Oh, and I can make my own sandwiches now. And I can even eat 2 at a time if I really try. We should have a picnic sometime.
Yeah, that sounds nice.
Good to see you two again, and at the perfect time, too. That barrier was just what we needed. Though I sense something divine in it. Its power can't have come from the two of you alone.
Nothing slips past you, does it? Yes, its power comes from the blessing of a divine tree granted to us by a friend. I'm curious, though. How did you know we were coming? That blast could have killed you.
I happen to be somewhat of an expert in interdimensional travel now, and more to the point, I took the liberty of placing a magical tracking signature on you before our parting.
A tracking signature? Wait, so you've been keeping tabs on me this whole time?
Well, originally I had planned to go and find you once my traveling artifact was complete. It was to be a surprise. But now you've foiled my plans rather spectacularly. I can always count on you to betray all expectations.
You don't sound very pleased to see me. Would you rather I didn't come at all?
Don't be ridiculous. I've missed you, my friend.
And I you. Though I see you haven't changed much.
You, on the other hand, seem more at peace, I dare say.
I guess I am. Still searching for answers, but I'd like to think I'm further along than before.
I see. Well, keep going, and don't look back. You'll find what you seek, or my name's not Eleanor Gloria.
Thank you.
Now then, as much as I'd love to chat, I suggest we deal with the problem at hand first.
I presume you're talking about these lovely metal harpies. I'm familiar with them.
How? Have you met them before?
They're Ania's sisters, aren't they?
They are. These enchanted machines come from a world called Iolon. They serve their maker, Belphomet.
Belphomet?
This Belphomet you speak of must be the fourth signature. He's an evil man. He hurt my friends.
Our pursuit of the Keeper Nerva led us here. She sent her servants to invade several realms, including yours. We decided to split up to help as many as we could.
A most welcome decision. With your aid, we may turn the tides in our favor yet.
That remains to be seen. We may have defeated his army, but the general has yet to show himself. I fear he may have more tricks up his sleeve. He's already managed to destroy my Aegis. But on the bright side, his coming has revealed the last piece of the puzzle I needed for my spell. In fact, I've half a mind to thank him once he shows his face.
Thank the enemy? Somehow I feel he's done more harm than good.
Eleanor will do as Eleanor does. In any case, he's not the kind of foe we can just leave be.
Nicola? What's wrong?
Oh, it's nothing.
Then let us be off. This agent of the Keepers must be judged.
Oh, I can see it now. Their happy faces, laughing in triumph, thinking this'll all be over soon. What a joke! But I'm not laughing. Damn you, Nerva. I didn't ask for this functionality. Never was one for following orders, and I don't plan on starting today.
To bring new life into existence is no small feat. Creation is only for the chosen few. And I am one of them. I have brought 3 children into this world. Now, what of the rest? Well, it's quite obvious. Those who aren't chosen follow those who are. I'm sure you understand, being the bright boy that you are.
Useless memories. But now I know what it is about this world that makes my skin crawl. These rabble playing at heroes. They cling to each other because they're useless alone. Just like that sniveling, pathetic boy I once was. To a child, parents are more than just parents. They're guardians to depend on, teachers to please. At least, that's what they'd have you think. But parents are no different from anyone else. Either they're superior to you, or they're worthless. And the woman who brought me into that hellhole was the most worthless of all.
Doctor, the report on cerebral circuit optimization you asked for. Could you give it a look over?
Let me see. You're sure these numbers are correct? They seem way too low to function.
too low?
Yes, I did my own calculations. Hold on a second.
Mother, we summarized your calculations in this document.
Please, look it over.
Aden, Evie, that's very considerate of you two. Thank you. Here, would you mind redoing your report based on their calculations?
I'll get right to it. It always amazes me how fast they're able to learn.
Well, better get used to it. Together, they are my pride and joy. My magnum opus. And they're not going to disappoint anytime soon.
We are happy to be of use to you, Mother.
We will always be here to help you, Mother.
Mom? Mother. I read all the books you assigned, and I wrote my reports. Could you take a look at them?
Oh, it's you. I'm afraid I'm occupied at the moment. Later, maybe.
But...
Aden, Evie, could you take the controls? I need to watch the monitor.
Yes, Mother.
Mother, please. Well, it must be busy work being the best scientist in the kingdom. Okay, I'll write an even better report for her to look at later. If I show her I can do research all by myself, maybe she'll let me help with her experiments.
Kind of feel bad for the kid. She doesn't have to be so cold to him.
Well, what do you expect? Dr. Ardalite clearly has her favorites, and it's not him. Plus, you know.
Researchers from her lab were gossiping down the hallway. I hid behind a pillar, hanging onto every word.
They were having trouble conceiving, is what I heard. So instead, she made Aden and Effie. But, as luck would have it, the boy was born soon after, only to be followed by the death of his father. That left Dr. Ardalite to handle research and a kid all on her own. She had Aden and Evie to help, though I wonder if they didn't do more harm in the end.
What do you mean?
Well, raising a child isn't easy work, you know, especially at that age. They'll burst out crying at the most inconvenient times, and you'll have absolutely no idea why. Machines, on the other hand, they do as they're ordered without a peep. And, well, grief works in mysterious ways. So, she chose favorites.
Still, that seems so cruel. If only she was half as good a mother as she is a scientist.
I don't condone her behavior either, but what's a humble work colleague to do?
Though my young mind couldn't understand every word that was said, I caught enough to realize that she did not love me. And she never would. Her affection was reserved solely for those machines.
Why? Why, Mother? I just want to spend time with you. To hear you say I'm a good boy. You're all I have.
Even the memory makes me sick. To think that I ever clung to that woman for approval.
Aden, Evie, could you come help with an experiment real quick?
Yes, Mother. We will assist in any way we can.
I can help too.
You again. Can't you see that I'm busy? I thought you knew better than to interrupt me when I'm working.
Nothing I could say, no display of talent would catch her eye. I was little more than a pest to her. I didn't understand. What did she want that I didn't have?
Listen to me, Baphomet. I brought you into this world. Without me, you would not exist.
But there was one thing she said that I could understand.
To bring new life into existence is no small feat. Creation is only for the chosen few. And I am one of them. I have brought 3 children into this world. Now, what of the rest? Well, it's quite obvious. Those who aren't chosen follow those who are. I'm sure you understand, being the bright boy that you are.
Yes, Mother.
Those who create life are the chosen, and the rest are created to follow. It makes, after all, is it not in the nature of all things to obey that which is superior? The only way to avoid a fate of subservience, then, is to create.
Baphomet. Welcome back. How did the meeting about mass production go?
Good. His Majesty approved of my plan. Is the doctor out?
She's busy tuning cerebral circuits. Specifically, A1P01 and E1P01.
Still at it, huh? How many times do I have to tell her those cores are never going to work? Doctor, if your experiment is to work, it'll be with the cores I proposed, not...
No, that won't do. Those cores will wipe their memories. And if they forget about me...
We make regular backups of A1P01 and E1P01's memories. Even if something were to happen to...
You don't understand! No, it's not good enough. And they have names, Baphomet. Aden, Evie, don't you worry. I'll make you human, if it's the last thing I do. Now then, let's begin today's experiment. We'll be using more magical energy than yesterday.
Her obsession only grew with time. She would stop at nothing to bring them closer to being human, to being her own children. Why did I ever care what she thought of me? What did I ever see in her? The sorrow of my youth gradually turned to doubt.
Doctor! That's as much energy as we can supply!
It's not enough. Not nearly enough!
But ma'am, we're already well beyond the limit!
Get back! I'll do it myself! Why don't we try 500%? It'll be okay, my darlings. I made you to withstand anything.
It's too dangerous. You'll get yourself killed.
Ah!
Warning. Meltdown detected. Please evacuate immediately.
Everybody out! Now! We need to seal off the lab!
Where are Aden and Evie?
Huh? They must still be in the lab.
No, I have to go back for them.
You'll never make it in time. We can't lose you too.
Let go of me! You wouldn't stop a mother from saving her own children! Aden! Evie!
Hey!
Get back! Both of you!
She ran back into a lab. Not long afterwards, there was a deafening blast and an avalanche of rubble. And then, silence. Her death was passed off as a freak accident, a malfunction of lab equipment. All that survived the incident was backup data for her 2 androids.
Baphomet, there are some things I'd like to discuss with you regarding the transition.
Wait, is that Aden and Evie? You built brand new bodies for them.
Wow. I can barely tell the difference. Once their data's synced, it'll be like they were never gone at all. She'd be happy to have them back.
She'd be happy, would she? What do you know?
Baphomet!
She spoke of herself as some grand creator, one of the chosen few. Said that it was the fate of everybody else to obey. Not that she bothered to heed her own damn lesson. After all, where did she end up? Infatuated with her own creations, subservient to her own fickle emotions. There's no knowing what thoughts filled that fool's mind. Just like you will never comprehend what goes through mine!
Backup data detected.
Initiating sync.
No, there's no truly understanding each other. And why should we? When we can simply control the other!
Sync complete.
Rebooting.
Good morning, Baphomet. Let's go say hi to Mother. What a happy family we are.
Good morning, Baphomet. Let's go say hi to Mother. What a happy family we are.
Oh, haven't heard that in a while. Good morning, Baphomet. Every damn morning. You don't even know what a happy family is. You're just saying that because she programmed you to. But then again, that's all machines can do, isn't it? Obey. Well, let me tell you something. We are not family! Never have been, never will be! And I'll be damned if I let a scrap of that woman's legacy survive!
Baphomet! What are you doing?
This world has no need of that idiot's legacy. It has no need of the unknown. All will be known to me, and to me alone.
But they were all we had to remember your mother by.
Have you no heart?
A heart? And how would that help me? If a man needs a heart to be human, then I say mankind is worthless. Besides, no mere man can become what I am going to be. I will be a true creator. And with my creations, I will fill this world. And all you sheep who can do nothing but obey will obey me and none other. All will be under my control. I am Baphomet Ardalite, the Creator! Worthless sacks of flesh! They can't even rub together two particles of brain matter to comprehend their position. I'll put them in their place. Unlike somebody, I learn from my failures. My creations lost once before, but not this time. While they were busy fighting for their miserable lives, I was busy collecting data. And now, every attack, every movement of theirs is known to my army. They think they've won, but little do they know, the tribulations have only just begun. Time to kick off Phase 2. Now the real fun begins. Let's see if the power of friendship can save them from indestructible steel! It's all set into motion. All I have to do is watch. Or, might as well get a head start on modifying the device for Phase 3. This is just a little side project for you, isn't it, Nerves? Busy work to keep us distracted. You thought you could hide your machinations with all that sappy talk? Companions bound by more than just duty, my ass! Well, you're next. So enjoy your little game while you can. I'll find out what it is you're really after, and then it'll be your turn to suffer.
Data received. Rebuilding systems. Time until reboot. 10, 9, 8.
What now? Get back!
3, 2, 1. Reboot complete. All systems operational. Resuming termination.
You've got to be kidding! Killing them once was hard enough!
Impossible.
I hope no harm has befallen Nicola.
Have faith. He won't fall so easily.
3, 2, 1. Reboot complete. All systems operational. Resuming termination.
They're getting back up? But I thought we took care of them!
Go! Get back to the blade rights! I'll hold them off. Now, it is my turn to have faith. Be safe, Eleanor.
Data received. Rebuilding systems. Time until reboot, 10, 9.
My eyes deceive me.
3, 2, 1. Reboot complete. All systems operational. Resume.
I'm afraid not. Our three sisters rise once again, even after self-destructing.
I don't think it's just these three.
All the machines we destroyed.
But I thought they were broken.
Somebody's forcing a reboot. And there's only one person who can do that.
Well, if we beat them once, we can do it again.
Damage negligible. Initiating combat.
Nicola!
Effectiveness confirmed. Resuming termination protocol.
How is this possible? It's utterly unfazed by our attacks.
They all are. Not only have these machines come back from the dead, they're impervious to damage.
This isn't fair. Why would he do this?
Because that's the kind of man he is. We need to cut the head off the snake. It's the only way.
Don't have to tell me twice. But first, Isabel.
Ready when you are.
Together we stand.
Magical barrier detected. Destroying barrier.
It'll hold long enough to plan our next move. Our enemy has somehow learned to nullify our attacks.
Which means, unless we defeat Belphomet first, we may as well be hitting them with sticks.
We mustn't forget the people either. If machines all over the city are coming back to life, they are in great danger.
As if the Furies aren't enough of a headache.
What do we do? The only thing we can. As others have said, we need to strike directly at Belphomet. I can teleport one and only one person to his location. Time is of the essence if we're to finish this before the city is overrun.
The Magus teleportation network? I thought you could only travel between fixed points.
I've learned a few new tricks in your absence, my friend. Name any spot in Asunia, and I can send you there in the blink of an eye. Though regrettably, I can only send one at a time, and unless that one person is myself, it is extremely taxing. We can't afford to wait around for me to recoup my mana for a second cast, hence my plan. One of us will go, and that person will be Nicola.
Me?
I say this with good reason, of course. First off, Isabel and I need to maintain this barrier, which will require both of us and her tree charm. Cetus, meanwhile, has an army of officers and assassins to command. Without his forces, we'll soon find ourselves overrun. And as for Luna, she's fought the Furies once before, so she will prove an invaluable ally to us here. Plus, we can hardly send a child off to fight Baphomet all by herself. Lastly, and most importantly, I feel by some force which logic and reason cannot name that it must be you, Nicola. I've felt this before for him, and indeed for Cetus as well. Perhaps it is what binds us together. For lack of a better word, I've decided to call it trust. Well, any questions? Objections?
Sorry, but I disagree. Isunia needs Nicola. Not that I doubt his powers now. Baphomet is no ordinary foe. Should anything happen to Nicola...
Baphomet does terrible things. I wouldn't want those things to happen to Nicola.
Thanks, Isabel. Luna. But I'll go all the same. Actually, I was just getting ready to volunteer myself.
But he's cruel. Do you really want to fight him?
Yeah, I guess I do.
Analysis complete. Core match found. Target for capture identified. Test subject 256. Securing target.
He's the one who made me. I know better than anyone how he operates.
He made you?
In a way. I died, and then he remade my body into a machine. Never thought I'd see him again, but now that he's here, I want to be the one to stop him.
I understand this is very personal for you. But if he made you, that means he knows you better than anyone else, too.
Better than I know myself, maybe. If we're talking about when he made me. But he doesn't know who I've become here, in Asunia. My new home. My only home. And I won't be going in without a plan either. I thought of something earlier. So, yeah. That's about it. It might be a little rough, but it'll give me a chance.
A slim chance? I don't like it. It's too reckless.
Slim indeed. I may not be an expert, but I'd wager your chances are next to nil.
No doubt it will be a gamble, yes. But I choose to believe in Nicola. His resolve is firm.
That we can agree on.
I won't betray your trust. And I trust that you'll keep the townspeople safe while I'm gone.
The machines will have to get through us. But remember, Nicola, your safety is no less important.
You will survive, no matter what. You hear me?
Loud and clear. Now then, Isabel, if you would.
Right. If you insist on charging into near certain defeat, then I'll do the best I can to make sure you come back home in one piece. Don't rely on it too much, though. The effect will wear off soon enough.
Got it. Thanks.
Come back soon? Okay? I still have lots to tell you, so promise me that you'll... Well, that you'll...
I will. Don't worry. I'll be back to hear all about it.
Okay then. We'll be waiting for you. Good luck. This is it, Nicola. Off you go.
See you soon.
The future of Isunia is in your hands, Nicola. Now, we should do our part too. Let's move out.
Right. We'll move as planned. Cetus, lead your guild in the defense of the city.
We'll keep the Furies occupied. Now go.
On my honor, no citizen of Isunia will fall today.
Are you feeling up to this, Luna?
Of course. Nicola's out there fighting for us. So I'm going to fight too. Good. Now, let's begin.
Change in target behavior detected. Attack imminent.
Canceling destruction of barrier. Preparing to engage.
I'll make sure he has a home to come back to.
He should be somewhere around here. There. It's funny how the past comes back to haunt you. Just like old times. Him trying to destroy everything and me trying to stop him. But history won't repeat itself. Not this time. I have a home now. And friends who care for me. And I won't let him take them away. I still can't decide if it was a blessing or a curse. Unlike Isunia, mana was scarce in Iolan. Always had been. That's what led the nobility to study machines. Needing only a little magical energy to operate, they were the perfect solution. Into that kingdom was born a boy with unnaturally large mana reserves. An anomaly, a freak.
This goes here, and then I can put this here, and there. All done. Looks just like the real tower. This might be my best one yet.
You again! Didn't I tell you this is our turf? Yeah, find somewhere else to play.
But I was here first.
What's this junk? Did you build this? I thought it was trash. This belongs in a dumpster. And you with it. No! You think we want your junk lying around our hideout?
That took me so long to make. Why do you have to be so mean? Why?
Whoa! He's gonna cause an avalanche!
Wait, was he the one who destroyed that giant machine at the factory? I thought that was just a rumor!
Monster!
Wait up! Stop! I did it again.
A mutant. That's what I was. Not a single soul around me shared the same propensity for magic. And to make matters worse, I couldn't control it. My powers were controlled by my emotions. And sometimes, so was I. Everything around me broke. I had no friends. They all feared me. All except one.
There you are, my boy. Ah, so it happened again. That must have been rough. Are you hurt?
No, I'm fine.
That's good. Come on, let's go home and get some food in you.
Dad, why am I like this? They all say I'm not human, that I'm a monster. I don't want to be a monster.
Nicola, am I human? Or am I a monster?
What? Of course you're human.
And you're my son, which makes you human too.
But
You know what? Why don't I teach you a trick or two, so you can keep those powers of yours under control?
there's a way to do that?
If you're willing to learn. I was going to wait until your mana stabilized a bit more, but I think you've suffered long enough. Now, what I know is for dealing with magic swords, so I don't know how much it'll help you, but it's worth a try. And even if it doesn't work, we'll find a way together.
Thanks, Dad.
Dad was captain of the Royal Guard, and years on the battlefield taught him how to control magic. I'd heard tales of how he repelled an invasion by a neighboring country jealous of Iolan's technology, but never from his mouth directly. The extent of his past deeds I'll never know, but clearly he had the experience to teach.
Listen carefully, Nicola. Do not keep your power all bottled up. The harder you try to suppress it, the harder it surges forth. It is no different from emotions. The stronger the emotion, the more difficult it is to keep contained, especially for a child. The key, then, is not to strain yourself by totally suppressing it, but to give your body what it wants. Allow yourself to feel.
To feel?
Yes, but only a little at first. Then, slowly, you let more and more energy out. A balance of release and control. That is what you must learn.
Release and control. I don't know if I understand.
Well, there's no rush. Plus, it's not as if I can do it perfectly either. Your magic seems to be special. So just take it slow. Try new things, and see what works for you. You'll learn by doing.
Oh, okay. I'll try.
Turns out he was right about me being special. As I grew, so too did my mana reserves. The increments gradually shrank, but the growth didn't stop completely until I was considered an adult. Learning to control my magic was like chasing a moving target. It took longer than I had ever imagined. Even as my training continued, I began to serve in the Royal Guard under my father. Dad, your shift's over.
What did I say about calling me that?
Sorry, Captain. I've come to relieve you of your watch, sir.
Very good. You'd best get used to it. Can't have the others thinking I give my little boy special treatment.
Yes, sir.
That's it. Stay vigilant, soldier.
I have to get my act together, or it'll reflect poorly on Dad.
Nicola!
Working hard or hardly working?
Hey.
Hey, you hear about Belphomet? They say he found a way to mass-produce those patrol drones. Guess we'll be out of a job soon.
You say it like you're joking, but good luck finding a cushy post like this again.
Hey, if machines are gonna do all our hard work for us, I'm all for it. You know, last I heard, under the previous director, the technology wasn't quite there yet, and now this. They say the apple doesn't fall far from the tree, but this apple's already planted seeds and outgrown the tree.
What's that supposed to mean?
Oh, you didn't know? The last director was Baphomet's mother. Passed away in a freak accident a few years back. She was an android developer, and her inventions became the model for the drones we've been seeing recently.
Huh.
Never liked that Baphomet much, if I'm being honest. Too much of a genius for a simpleton like me. But, well, they say his mother was no less of a mad scientist, if you catch my drift.
Scientists are all mad, one way or another. Best not to question them and just do as they say.
Huh.
That's from HQ. 150 here. Yeah, copy that. Be there as soon as we can. Another prisoner to escort. To the labs again.
Why is it always the labs, anyway?
No idea. And frankly, I'm not sure I want to find out.
In you go. No use struggling now.
You know, I've actually never been here before.
Well, word of advice, don't go touching anything or snooping around where you're not wanted. Very particular people, these scientists. Move one pen and they'll throw a fit.
Got it.
Director, we've brought the prisoner.
Identity confirmed. Transporting prisoner.
Hey! Get this thing off of me!
Oh, quit your whining! Lab rats don't speak! And you three, what took you so long?
Apologies, sir. We'll be faster next time.
Right. Whatever.
I'd hate to be stuck in a room with the director. Almost feel bad for the poor bastard.
Well, I certainly don't envy him, that's for sure. Well, back to our posts. Come on, Nicola. Nothing to see here.
He's not a people person, that's for sure. But it's impressive how he's taken his mother's research to new heights. If only I could be half the soldier Dad is. I really did admire Baphomet. After all, I was trying so hard to be helpful to my father, and failing miserably. As strange as it sounds to say now, I wanted to be like him. Whew. Almost done with patrol. I think it's just the storage area left. You should probably stop my midnight training before I get caught dozing on the job one of these days.
Could you be any more predictable?
That's odd. Last I heard, hardly anyone comes here. I should take a look.
Well, fine by me. I was just getting ready for a little destruction anyways. I'll use that power of yours.
I know that voice.
But let's make one thing clear. This is my domain, and I don't need you. Ah, the nerve.
Were you speaking with someone just now?
Yes, a delightful fellow named Mind Your Own Damn Business.
Well, wait. Could I ask you something? You've not only honored your mother's legacy by continuing her experiments, but taken her research to new heights. How did you do it?
What do I look like? A life counselor? Where'd you get that idea anyway? I've never done a thing for that woman.
I'm sorry?
I do things for me, myself, and I.
Not quite what I was expecting. I hope I didn't offend him. Guess I'll just have to figure it out on my own. Anyway, I better report back. What's all the commotion?
Target acquired. Initiating termination protocol. Terminating target.
Wait. These are the drones I heard about.
Attention. Rogue drones have been reported in Central Tower. All Royal Guards, please move to dispatch them immediately. You may use any means necessary.
Rogue drones? But how? I thought they were under Baphomet's control.
Well, fine by me. I was just getting ready for a little destruction anyways. I'll use that power of yours.
No, he wouldn't.
Terminating target.
No time to think. First things first.
Target acquired. Initiating termination protocol.
There's too many.
Terminating target.
Damn. I need to go all out. I don't know if I can stay in control, but what choice do I have? Here goes. Just one more. I did it! For once! I didn't break anything I didn't mean to. All that training's paying off, I guess. At this rate, I can finally prove myself useful to Dad. I need to make sure he's okay.
Takeover of Central Tower. 90% complete. Continuing termination protocol.
Sounds about right. So, this is the last holdout, is it?
If he's here, then the guard has fallen.
Baphomet! What madness has overtaken you? Order your machines to stand down! Your king commands you!
I'm the one giving orders here. And I command you to die.
Terminating target.
Not while I still stand.
Terminating target.
Ah!
Your Majesty!
Terminating target.
Dad!
Nicola! You're safe!
Sorry I couldn't come sooner. I saw it all. He did this. Run! I'll fend them off. Nicola!
Terminating target.
Ah! Dad? No. Why? Why would you?
Silly boy. What father wouldn't give his life to protect his son?
But I've never been a good son. I've only ever been trouble. Even now, If only I could control my powers better. I could have done more. I could have prevented this.
The only trouble you have caused me is that I will miss you very much when I go. But go I must. And you, my boy, must live on. My dear Nicola.
No, Dad. No!
Are you done yet?
Baphomet!
I don't like your tone of voice, young man. That's no attitude to take towards your new ruler. It seems I need to set decrees regarding speech as well. The lousy humans have to be told how to do every little thing. Well, so be it. All will crumble and a new order will emerge of my creation.
Initiating combat.
Ah!
Congratulations! Congratulations! You are the very first perpetrator against the language violation codes! See to it that he gets a proper punishment.
Terminating target.
Ah!
And that's how I died for the first time. Looking back, I remember it as a long sleep. How long? I can't be sure. When I came to, I was in a lab.
No brainwave irregularities. Core's fine. Mana is well above average values. Not bad. Numbers-wise, maybe even the best yet. I can't wait to see how much this sucker can take.
You... How?
Yes, a miserable death crying for your daddy. But rejoice! For I have so kindly given you a second chance at life. And this time you'll actually be useful. As experiment fodder, that is. You see, now that all the rabble are gone, it's just me and my best subjects. If you don't last longer than those flimsy criminals, I'll be sorely disappointed.
Dad, where is he? What did you do to him?
Who? Oh, that old clown. He was of no use. Trash, just like all the rest.
Say that again.
Quiet, lab rat. Now then, let's begin. Why don't we start at, I don't know, 30%?
It wasn't just me. He brought the entire Royal Guard back to life. But it was no life worth living.
Mana greatly exceeds subject core capacity. Overload damage is unavoidable.
Useless core. Guess I'll have to tinker with it. No, it would be inefficient to bother with that at this stage. Just slap a limiter on it for now. Reduce max output to 100% and keep it at 1,000% when unlocked.
Yes, Doctor. I require activation codes for both limited and unlimited modes.
Just use whatever!
Yes, Doctor. Searching for suitable modules. Complete. I will create the activation codes using the poetry module from a different experiment.
The what? Don't answer that. I don't care. I have master access anyway.
The core implanted in my body made it impossible to die a normal death. No matter what torture he put us through, how many times our cores shut down, he just needed to recharge them. True death could only come when he got bored with his new toys.
It is limit already. Useless! Throw it out with the trash. Maybe an amplifier. Oh, and a program that can release the limiter remotely. Yes, that's what I'll put in next.
With each death, we rose once more with new features or extensions on our bodies. Slowly but surely, we turned from humans to monsters.
Test subject 150. Please proceed to the operating room for modification.
No, I won't go. No!
Somehow, each experiment was more horrifying than the last. Most didn't survive. We were never meant to.
Good! That's what I like to see! If you can take this much, you may have a use yet. Have you no heart? No respect for human life? I give respect where respect is due. And that is to me, myself, and I. And besides, you're not human. You're a lab rat that I made. And unlike a certain someone, I'm not stupid enough to grow attached to my creations. Creations are meant only to serve their creators. Shame. He showed promise, but I have no need for lab rats who bite back.
I don't know if it was because of my mana or what, but I was the last one alive. If you could call it that. My spirit had long been broken.
Out of energy already? This one gets less efficient by the day. Bring me someone else, will you?
Test subject 256 is the last remaining corpse mechanization test subject.
What? You're kidding! Ah, screw it! Experiment's over! It's hopeless anyway. Too much variance. Might as well go back to looking at that cerebral circuit bug. See if having a heart is any use after all. Toss this one into the scrap heap too.
Doctor, final adjustments for the interdimensional transporter device have been completed.
Did I ask? Oh, wait a second. The transporter needs a highly resistant subject for testing. Might as well toss this one in. The Keeper was going on about other dimensions. No clue what the hell she wants from me, but this might be the first step to finding out.
As I slipped in and out of consciousness, I could hear some device whirring to life, though I didn't know what manner of experiment was about to begin. I didn't care to know, frankly. Whatever horrible fate awaited me, I had nothing more to lose.
Get all that? Why do I bother explaining? Not like you need to know anything. Once you get there, I'll gather all the data remotely. And if you don't get there, well, the interdimensional void's just as good a home for you as any. Destination, random. Civilization level, who cares? All right? And send! See you never.
My vision was filled with blinding light, and then black. When I came to, I was in Asunia. And then, the next thing I knew...
Oh, what seems to be the matter?
He showed up.
What are you supposed to be? I enjoy getting in the way of people who want to die.
Huh?
Well, I managed to go on living. It's only fair that you do the same.
I was ready for it all to end, but my plans were foiled at the hands of a nosy priest. I had no way of returning to Iolon. I had no desire to either. The only thing I'd have found there was more torture. And so I did as Marlon said, and whiled away my days in Asunia.
Nicola, you'll be happy to know I found the perfect house for you. You can't go on living like a wild animal forever. No need to worry about rent. I'll take care of it, so long as you help me out at Escamali.
I'll pass. I'd only cause trouble if I lived in the city.
Well, I for one believe a little society with the townspeople would be good for you, and for them. They fear you, only because they do not understand you.
Let them keep fearing. I'm a monster. It'll be to everyone's benefit if they stay away. Even in a world like this, my powers are unpredictable. They failed to save the person I owe my entire being to. And they'll fail everyone here.
You have experienced great loss.
My father. He was all I had. And just like that, I found myself talking about the horrors I'd experienced in Iolan. It was strangely easy. I no longer felt pain or regret about anything. Just resignation. Not to mention there was something about Marlon. I just knew instinctively that I could trust him. Well, there you have it. A monster's best left to live alone.
Perhaps, but you are no monster, my friend.
You don't need to be nice.
If stating mundane fact were being nice, the world would be filled with much more kindness than it is. You and I are able to converse, to understand each other, are we not? And you show concern for the townspeople, which means you must have a heart. And to have a heart is to be human, no matter if your body is made of meat or metal.
Nicola, am I human? Or am I a monster?
What? Of course you're human.
And you're my son, which makes you human too.
You're the second person to tell me that. I lost everything and everyone. Lost all purpose. Lost even myself. Death was supposed to reunite me with my father, but I was denied even that. But maybe it was for the best that I survived. Because I found my way here, where they accepted a monster like me. And if my father and the good people of Isunia can accept me, can care for me as family or friend, then I must be one of them. Finally, I've found my humanity, and I won't let anybody take it from me again. Least of all you, Baphomet.
Fools, the lot of them. You truly think you can stand up to me? You? What's the runt of the litter doing here?
Baphomet.
I mean, I knew they'd send someone. The choice should have been obvious. That witch playing a game of cosmic tag with Nerva. But you... I made you! And no creation can surpass its creator.
We'll see about that.
Fancy yourself a hero, do you? Ah, this is what happens when you let machines think for themselves! You know, I was going to fashion you into something useful. With a few modifications, you could help me crush this world. But no, I'm thinking that sounds like too much work.
So that's why your machines were trying to capture me.
Pieces of junk. They're in for another remodeling after this. But I've got my hands full for now.
Eleanor's artifact. I thought you destroyed it.
Well, that's what Nerva ordered me to do. So naturally, I didn't do it. And besides, it might be useful. Gotta say, whoever made this has half a brain. I'm sure this Eleanor would be grateful to see it put to good use.
Doubt it. She doesn't like scumbags messing with her stuff.
Then she doesn't know what's good for her. Anyways, That's rich coming from you. Who gave you permission to touch my creations with those filthy paws of yours? That's another violation on your record. Your very existence is a violation. I'll exterminate you and all the miserable rats in this world.
Not if I have any say in the matter.
You don't! All I want to hear coming out of you are screams!
One of us will fall today, but it won't be me. Cycle as does life. Bite as does the serpent. Reversal of providence, the bond's inner workings. Not am I now, but the miracle's reversal. If you want to take anything from me again, you'll have to wrench it from my dead arms.
Again? Oh, I see. This is some kind of plot for revenge. Well, whatever I took from you, boy, I've long forgotten it, and you should too.
You're wrong. I lost my desire for revenge long ago. I fight to protect my home.
Even more pathetic. I don't have time for this. Destroy him!
All right. I can do this. I just have to bide my time. Release and control. Just like you taught me, Dad. Thanks to you, even a broken piece of scrap like me can fight back.
The hell is going on back there? Artifact's 85% done. Just a little longer, and I could have moved on to the fun part. Look, I never asked to be here. I was rudely woken up and shoved into a team with a bunch of D-list villains. This, what? A cheap Nerva knockoff? Amnesia on two legs with the most irritating laugh? And can't forget the lunatic with the Nerva obsession. Speaking of, she was wearing the same uniform as that oversized cat of yours. Maybe you know her. Not that I care.
The Blade Right's uniform? You mean Maisha?
You think I remember her name? I'm not playing buddy-buddy like Nerva wants. No, I'm going to take this artifact and turn it against her. Expose her true aims. So you see, I don't have time to deal with trash like you. Crush him!
Target acquired. Initiating assault.
You don't need to understand why I fight. And maybe you can't. But I will not back down. Isabel's enhancement is wearing off. It's now or never.
Pausing for a little snack. A quick recharge isn't going to save that broken body of yours.
Maybe not. But these are no ordinary batteries. The lifeblood of the Sunia flows through these crystals. Just one would grant me power beyond belief. And I'm going to use all of them. Broken or not, this is all the strength I need. Releasing core limiter. Activation code. Hollow as does death. Rage as does the beast. Restoration of providence, the bonds unfettering. Not am I now, but the miracle's concord.
Damage. Critical.
desperate can you be? You don't know what you're doing to yourself.
Oh, I know. I made a choice.
So you're just a fool eager to die, then? I've had enough of those for one day!
Initiating termination protocol.
You can't hide behind your drones forever. Out of my way.
Terminate.
Baphomet!
I said I don't have time for you!
A barrier?
Oh, so this is the power of joy, huh? Damn Nerva and her gifts. Well, at least she has the sense to only give them to the worthy.
A gift? From Nerva?
You heard me. Quite presumptuous of her, really, to attempt to improve on perfection. What's this thing supposed to do, anyway? Neutralize all attacks that threaten joy or something? Emotions into power? Bah! I feel stupider just using it. Huh. You just don't know when to give up, do you? Aren't machines supposed to be good at learning?
Never was my forte. And besides, I've got a promise to keep.
Oh, what are you going on about? You act like you're some hero and I your sworn enemy, but I don't even remember you. I only noticed you at all because you're marked. Because you are my lab rat.
Not anymore. And you don't need to remember me. But I'll never forget what you did to us. And while I breathe, you will never harm another living soul.
Spare me the melodrama. You can't talk your way through this barrier. You are my creation. You were made to obey me! Ugh. You can't defeat your maker! That'll teach you. With that out of the way, back to the artifact. Looks like it's all done. Time to see if this thing works. Blast it! Never and her doggy collar!
I won't betray your trust. And I trust that you'll keep the townspeople safe while I'm gone.
The machines will have to get through us. But remember, Nicola, your safety is no less important.
You will survive. No matter what, you hear me?
Don't rely on it too much, though. The effect will wear off soon enough.
Come back soon? Okay? I still have lots to tell you, so promise me that you'll... Well, that you'll...
But go I must. And you, my boy, must live on. My dear Nicola.
Dad.
Perhaps, but you are no monster, my friend. You and I are able to converse, to understand each other, are we not? And you show concern for the townspeople, which means you must have a heart. And to have a heart is to be human, no matter if your body is made of meat or metal.
Marlon. I know, Marlon. I won't end here. I can't.
What do you think you're doing?
I promised that I'd defeat you and return to them.
Oh, that rubbish again. How many times do I need to tell you? A creation can never surpass its creator. And not only am I your creator, I am the greatest creator to ever live! Baphomet Ardalite! And you will bow before my power!
Yeah, it's true you created this body. But you didn't create me. My will, my memories, my home, my humanity. Those are mine, and you will never take them from me.
Oh, flimsy piece of crap! Figure she'd give me something that would backfire so easily.
You never trusted her gift, did you? You mock us for relying on each other, because you're afraid of trusting anyone but yourself. You're afraid of the unfamiliar, the unknown.
I trust power! True power! This trifle wouldn't have made a difference either way.
See? That's what sets us apart. I take what strength I can, be it magical or mechanical, the strength given to me. I've opened my heart to others, and I'll show you the difference it makes.
Heart? What heart? What utter drivel! You're a goddamn machine! You don't have a heart! Your shiny crystals, your little fortification spell, unlocking your core. All that! And this is the best you can do. You will never have the strength of a true monster! But inferior as you are, the fact that you can even stand up to me at all means that you too are a monster.
I'm not like you, and this attack will prove it.
Come on then, monster! Give it your best shot! So, this was your plan all along, was it? To die here with me. Not the death I had envisioned. Imagine throwing away your life for this land. You're a monster, all right. Though of a different breed. The stupid breed. Well, you'll need it. So, I'll leave you with a little gift. Thank me when it saves your sorry ass. Oh, wait. You're going to die. So you can't.
Is this it? Luna. I feel another long sleep coming on. I think I did well. Might even be my best work yet. Now, all that's left is to find out which I am. If I'm a true monster, it all ends here. But if I'm human, I can go back. See the others again. I bet Dad would know the answer. And Marlon too. But I can't tell.
Nicola! Nicola! Nicola, it's me, Luna! Wake up! I don't know if you're a monster or a human, if you have a soul or just steel. I don't know. But I don't care. All that matters is that you're my friend. Just like Marlon. And I don't want to see you go. It's too late for Marlon, but you're still here. And I won't let you go. You promised, didn't you? Please, don't leave me! Cup, wake up, Nicola!
I kept my promise.
Nicola!
Hey, I was just on the brink of death here.
Well, you drove yourself there, and you'll forgive the girl for being glad you're back.
She's not the only one. We were all worried. You're as reckless a man as you are powerful, Nicola.
I understand this is very personal for you. But if he made you, that means he knows you better than anyone else, too.
Better than I know myself, maybe. If we're talking about when he made me. But he doesn't know who I've become here, in Asunia. My new home. My only home. And I won't be going in without a plan either. I thought of something earlier. My core has a limiter in place. Without it, my mana causes it to overload on activation. Which means on the flip side, if I release it, well, I'll be a force to be reckoned with. It still won't be enough, though. I'll need help. The adherents were kind enough to give me all the crystals they had. But I could do with the fortification spell, too.
I can take care of that. Eleanor and the other mages are exhausted enough as it is. But first, a question. Now, I'm not the most knowledgeable about machines, but I'm guessing that this plan of yours comes at no small cost to your body.
I was wondering that myself. You're always calling yourself half-broken, and something tells me you're not entirely joking. Will releasing this limiter not push your body past its limit?
Nicola, is that true?
What do they mean? Are you going to die?
Yeah, I'll die. But it'll be okay, because that's where you come in, Luna. I want you to bring me back.
What? No, that's too reckless. Look, I know she was able to transfer Roly-Poly's soul to another body, but there's no guarantee it'll work on you. Roly-Poly was a machine who grew a soul from all the love that Aeneas showed him over the years. But unlike Roly-Poly, you're not pure machine, are you? You're half human. What if that changes things?
It might just work, actually. Physically speaking, Nicola is nigh indestructible. Even if his body ceases to function, as long as his core is reactivated, he'll come back to life, so to speak. All we have to do then is retether his soul to his body before it dissipates, and reactivate his core. Easier said than done, perhaps. I'm no necromancer. But the bigger question is whether or not our friend has a soul to begin with. In the literal sense, mind you.
Right. I've always been different, what with my large mana reserves and all. Plus, my human self has died once already, and who knows what Baphomet did to my body. I mean, I'm kept alive by a magical device instead of a beating heart. So yeah, to be honest, I'm not sure myself whether I'm a human with a soul or some kind of monster. I've received nothing but love here from you all, and Marlon. But maybe some things just can't be changed. Still, it's the only way. And no matter what ends up happening, at least I'll finally have my answer.
Do you really have to go? I don't know if I can do it. When I brought back Clunky, it just happened. I was so sad and lonely and...
It's not your abilities I'm worried about. If I do have a soul, I know you'll bring me back. It's what happens if I don't that I'm worried about. If I don't have a soul, then, well, that'll be the end of me. In any case, this is the only chance I have of defeating him. You have to trust me, Luna. That's what friends do, isn't it?
Okay. I'll bring you back. No matter what.
Thanks. So, yeah. That's about it. It might be a little rough, but it'll give me a chance.
It is good to see you safe and sound, my friend.
All thanks to Luna.
I just did what any friend would.
Well, I've never been so glad to be wrong. I'm sorry for doubting you.
Not at all. You were only trying to look out for me.
Now then, Nicola, care to tell me what you've got there? I sense the magic of my Aegis from it.
Oh, right. Baphomet modified it, apparently. Said he was going to use it to expose Nerva's true aim or something like that.
Nerva's true aim?
He called it a gift. I guess we're supposed to use it somehow.
Well, whatever it is, I think you'd better hold on to it, Isabel.
I'd rather not use anything from Baphomet, but I suppose we'll need all the help we can get.
Oh, and there are others like Baphomet. Others brought back by Nerva. And Maisha is among them.
Maisha! She's back.
So Maisha is among Nerva's new puppets too.
Do you know which world she would be in?
I'm afraid not. Save that it must be one of the worlds my companions went to.
I see.
I wonder if the others are all right.
Don't worry. They can fend for themselves.
Eleanor, could you send me to Maisha with your tide gate?
Yes, I suppose I could, seeing as Baphomet gave us the last piece of the puzzle. Still, I would hesitate to call it truly complete. I can send you across dimensions, but there's no guarantee you'll be sent to the exact world of your choosing. It would be easier with a magical signature to follow, like the kind I put on Isabel, but we have nothing of the sort on Maisha. In other words, there is a slight probability you'll find yourself in a world you definitely did not want to be in. Still eager to make the jump?
I am. If she would bring the same tragedy she wrought here to another land, then I must do what I failed to do before. I will save her.
Figures.
Save her, you say? Not stop. I see sorrow has failed to harden your soft spot. Very well, your wish shall be granted, though you'll allow me to set a time limit, after which you'll be forcibly sent back here. Can't have you disappearing forever. After all, you are no less needed by Asunia than Nicola here. Somebody's gotta do the heavy lifting while we at the Covenant are busy with more intellectual pursuits.
Guess it's my turn to send you off. Take care, Cetus. And remember, your safety is no less important than your mission.
I will. Take care of Isunia in my absence. And these as well, if you would.
The blades of truth and lies? You're not taking them with you?
They would serve me little. These blades mark their wielder as Marshal of the Blade Rights. But I go to face Maisha not as Guild Marshal, but as Cetus Law, a man smitten with love and regret.
I see. They'll be safe with me.
I wish we could go with you, but we can't leave Asunia just yet. I need Eleanor's help with something I hope will prove useful in the battle to come.
That's for the best. I go not to champion any great cause, but merely for myself, in the vain hopes of mending this broken heart. I am ready, Eleanor. Send me when you will.
Right then. Brace yourself, Cetus Law. May you find the missing pieces of that heart of yours, and not lose any more along the way. Over cloud and over sky, to a land where no dewdrops lie. Over stream and over bay, currents carry you far away. Fate is now his only guide. Let us hope its threads do not lead him astray.
He'll find his way. I'm sure of it.
True enough. We can trust in the stubbornness of his spirit, if nothing else. Now then, Isabel, what would you have me help with?
Baphomet's gift needs studying. If it's the key to unraveling Nerva's master plan, we have to make use of it. But first, we need to unlock its secrets. Any blessing can turn into a curse if not properly understood.
Agreed. I, for one, can't wait to see how he tinkered with my creation. Oh, and I would like to ask you a favor as well. I need help improving both my Aegis and Tide Gate. Though I am loath to admit it, Baphomet's invasion did much to reveal shortcomings in my work. They'll need to be patched up, unless we want to deal with another crisis. And you're not excused either, Nicola. I'd like to pick your brain over all the gruesome details of your fight with him.
Sure, if it'll help.
What are we doing? I want to help too.
Of course, you're welcome too. You certainly have more experience with keepers than I. Off to the laboratory then.
Here we go again. So, I guess I really do have a soul after all. Dad. Alone. Is this it? Do I finally have my answer?
There you are. Come along now. No need to brood over the obvious.
Eleanor.
Unfortunately, I have not yet discovered a way to contact the dead. However, I can bestow upon you the words of the wisest mage in Asunia. You, Nicola Adele, leader of Escamali and Asunia's keeper of the balance, are a human being with a kind soul. And, more importantly, you are an invaluable friend. That is my answer, and I do not doubt that Cetus would tell you much the same. Well, there you go. Was my answer satisfactory? Or perhaps your doubts won't be laid to rest until you hear it from your father or Marlone's mouth.
Your answer's more than enough. Thank you, Eleanor.
Were simply stating fact enough to earn thanks, the world would be filled with much more gratitude than it is. Come on, then. Wouldn't want to keep Isabel and Luna waiting. And don't forget, we have festivities to prepare for. Building Asunia's future is no small task, and you have a large role to play yet.
Right. Well, I guess it's settled then. You know what, Marlone? I think I get it now. How to manage to go on living. I'm home.
Welcome. I am afraid you have arrived too late for hospitality. The rowdy tables have long gone quiet, and you will find me a sore stand-in for the barkeeper.
Oh no, that's quite all right. You see, I've been wanting a little solitude and silence. It rather sets the mood for a meeting with Alizard, the world's last vampire. Wouldn't you think?
Your order, ma'am?
Pardon?
What can I get you to drink? This pub has never asked the allegiances of thirsty customers. I would do it shame, neglecting your service.
Well, barkeeper, if you insist, I'll have something sweet and strong as sunlight, rising over the night's sorrows.
Of course. Your drink, ma'am.
My, what a lovely gradation. Deep syrupy blue, lightning into clouds of sparkling fizz. It really does look just like daybreak.
I am glad it is to your liking. Legend tells Velsar once had sunlight of its own. I have done my best to recreate it, based on a land not unlike ours. Enjoy.
Thank you, but if I may trouble you for one more thing, I would appreciate some conversation to drink to. Would you join me?
Very well. I shall have myself a bloodshot. Now then.
Glasses ready, and cheers. As delightful as it looks. I dare say it's the best I've ever had. And I'm not just saying that to be polite. I gather the mastery must come with age. How long have you been practicing?
Not as long as you would think. Liquor is the lifeblood of Velsar. From the bottle flows stories of the world and its inhabitants.
Really now? Well, that's quite a shame. Velsar will soon be no more, although I suppose it's hardly a loss if there's no one left to mourn it. A world perpetually blanketed in gloom, unmoored from the river of time and left like flotsam to an uncertain fate. I should hardly think anyone would miss that.
I would like to ask you something.
Certainly. The world's end can wait for a lady to finish her drink.
Well then, what are your interests here?
My interests? You almost make it sound as though you're interested in me.
Perhaps, insofar as it pertains to Velsar's future. You are one of, if not the most pivotal actor upon its present stage.
Oh, I'm quite flattered to hear that. You're buttering me up for the juicy info, aren't you? Let's see then. My interests. But there's not much to say, to be honest. My one and only interest is my dearest Nerva.
I see. And for this dearest of yours, you would stop at nothing.
Naturally. That's what devotion is.
Not necessarily. People serve many interests. Objects, ideals, pride.
What a sad, lonely way to live. I'd say that if someone can't devote themselves to another being, they simply haven't met the right person yet.
There may be some truth to that.
Yes, there is no greater joy than love, and no greater sorrow than a love unfulfilled. So you see, that's why I cannot lose. I am inspired by a fear more potent than any.
I do not doubt that. You've more than proven your resolve. Your plans were executed with chilling patience and precision. You took on a world of beasts and bastards, alone. And alone, you fell to them. Almost like...
a hero, don't you think? Oh, a hero! Me!
And what name shall the legends sing?
Maisha. Maisha LaForge. I am the reborn vessel of the Keeper of Keepers. The herald of Nerva's sorrow.
Tell me then, Maisha. Has Velsar lost?
Irrevocably. And with shockingly little resistance. Now, the sorrow will consume you too, as the weight of your failures crushes your soul. You made a patchwork mess of this world to fabricate a fate that should not have been. You ran from the Lord of Darkness and all the bitter truths to cherry-pick scraps of peace. And now the time has come to pay your tab. A happy Velsar never should have existed, so you really can't complain that it's being purged.
Does the fault lie with the world? Or with us?
Either way, it's much too late to be pointing fingers. No one individual called for your broken world's purgation. It simply happened to be in Nerva's reach. Her personal will, backed by peerless power. And what a wondrous thing it is to wield. Even the world's greatest heroes were no match. Why, the nine-tailed fox, the sword-bound spirit, the fiery dragon lord. They gave in to despair just as easily as the rest. The only one left to succumb is you. Last of the vampires. And last inhabitant of Velsar. There's no sense clinging to a broken, empty world. Wouldn't you rather rest with all your companions? I'll let you join them as soon as we've finished our drinks. Oh, have I said something amusing?
Pardon me. That was quite the speech for one who claims to be a hero. However, glory is not won merely by might, nor can it be self-proclaimed. You, Invader, are no replacement for Velsar's heroes. They have already saved this world. Their legends will never be yours.
You don't say. Well, that's somewhat troubling. If you would be so magnanimous, then do share their stories.
Certainly. The world's end can wait for a lady to finish her drink. Can it not? And I know of no better way to stave off the silence of night than with some banter over a glass of good spirits.
Stuff appears out of nowhere all the time. A fox should know that better than anyone. Like fire from flint, or a fox's illusions, or friendship in unexpected places. You never know what life's gonna throw at you next, so you have to be ready for anything. I know that. I really do. But this time, there's no way anyone could have predicted this. Huh? Guys, are you seeing what I'm seeing?
Lost as you are, Foxy. Alizard?
Are you sure we took the right train? 'Cause this doesn't look like the Velsar I remember.
As I recall, Reveil and Velsar are separated by time, not space. This should be the same land of darkness and war. Unless dividing the worlds in the past has altered Velsar's present. Without the ailing god's influence, there was no Lord of Darkness. And with no Lord, there was likewise no throne to vie for.
Peculiar though the phenomenon may be, we gaze upon our new reality. We have traveled many iterations of this world, present and past. I see no cause for alarm.
Hey! So this is where you clowns were. Find one and you've found all four.
By the looks on your faces, I'll wager you've got some wild stories for the bar tonight.
Hold it, Drock. Better not skip off without coming in to see Greats first. The Dragonoot parties are lonely without you.
Well, friends, shall we enjoy our hard-won peace?
Shall we ever? It's weird as hell, but I'd take it over doom and gloom any day.
Yeah, you're right. Now we'll all live happily ever after, together. Just like that, we were back in Velsar. It wasn't quite how we expected it, but it was good to be home. I kinda don't think any of us thought this far. Not me, or Kagero, or Drock. Not even Alazard. We were all fighting for our lives, not for peace or happiness. So it all came as a pleasant surprise.
Oh, Sekka! Perfect timing! Come taste test my new and improved fried tofu. See if it's up to snuff.
Challenge accepted. But don't expect me to go easy on you. I've got refined tastes.
Oh, you have a sharp tongue, that's for sure. But we can always count on you for an honest review.
You know it. I'm the greatest gourmet Velsar's ever had. I dreamed of happiness, but I never could have imagined the whole world like this. Maybe that's why it never crossed my mind. But now, thoughts come to me in quiet moments like snow blanketing the fields of my heart. Please, don't let this be another fleeting illusion. And then, a new thought struck me like flint on steel, igniting something. Stealing the air from my lungs, feet burning as I ran. I had an idea, a way to make our dark home brighter, and brighter and brighter. I'm not just an echo of the nine-tailed fox anymore. I'm Sekka. This is my life. So now, I'm finally gonna dream up my future.
Like I said, it's the perfect plan. What could go wrong? If we're lucky, we double or triple our investment. But say we hit it real big, we'll be rolling in 10, no, 100 times what we put in. I just need a couple wingmen to fly with me.
I can hardly believe my ears. I thought we escaped the loop. But for some reason, Drock is repeating a plan I have seen fail at least 10 times now.
Huh? Hey! I get it already, but this time, I'm dead sure this is our big chance. And I ain't cashing in on it without my pals.
Alazard, if I may, Drock has accumulated valuable experience over the course of his many ambitious attempts. Like a single stroke is honed over 1,000 swings. Perhaps after 999 more failures, he will ascertain success. Until then, I shall rest my purse.
You jerk! You had me in the first half. Look, whether you trust my business sense or not, you can't deny that Reveil was packed with shops. Just imagine if we could bring some of that here. I've already got the knowledge, and I've got the whole Dragonoot clan to make it happen.
The young master embracing leadership. Perhaps I'll invite Grates for a drink.
He will need it. What has inspired this entrepreneurship, Jock?
Well, now things are peaceful. I can't just beat people up for money anymore. Gotta find some other way to support the clan. My standing's bad enough as it is. Grates took away my allowance because all I do is drink and fight. And get this, he even told the barkeep not to let me put orders on my tab.
Sounds like quite the sobering experience.
As deserved.
Come on! Don't you want to prove them all wrong? We could give this dark world a spark! Alizard, Kagero, I know the two of you can do it. Soon as we get the first one up, we'll be opening saloons all around Velsar.
Saloons, you say? A Reveille-style bar would be interesting.
Even more so were we to incorporate a stage like theirs. I have never seen such a wild performance.
Hey! I leave you idiots alone and you're already plotting something dumb. Drock! I told you to stop gambling money on risky plans. Remember how much you lost Grates last time? Because I am not getting yelled at again. And you too. You said you were going to stop him. If the pawn shop takes Alizard's sword, that's his problem. But what if they repossess Kagero?
Looks like this week's show is starting. Oh, those boys never learn.
Poor little Sekka really has her hands full. She's got her head on straightest of the whole bunch.
All right. You're gonna have every clan in Velsar laughing at us. You win, Foxy. Gotta map out a route before I take off flying. I swear the saloon's a good idea, though, so I'll try running it by Grates.
Now that's a safe plan. You always have fun ideas. You just need to take the time to do them right.
It hurts because it's true. For real, why is the kid the most sensible one of us?
I think it only natural. Foxes are known to be clever. The power of Nine Tails surely offers perception beyond Sekka's years.
I guess, but that's not always a good thing. Sometimes I notice stuff no one else does, so I'm never really sure if I'm onto something or just being paranoid.
Velsar has been rather quiet. Too quiet, even.
Oh, yeah! You noticed it too?
I do not boast a fox's wit, but I have observed the flow of Velsar's streets, and I have come to know their schedules.
Either of you gonna share what's so freaky about streets?
They are dark and empty when they shouldn't be.
The fights are gone, sure, but it's more than that. I've been noticing fewer and fewer people out walking around, and shops along the streets have been closing. Everyone's shutting themselves in at home, refusing to leave. I heard rumors that some of them haven't been seen in days. But I don't get why. It doesn't feel right. Things were finally getting better, and now this. I have to do something, just... I don't know. I don't know why they're hiding, and no one's asked for help, so... I don't want to boss people around.
Ha!
Huh?
You were being all wishy-washy over that? Since when have you cared?
Agreed. You appear to be worried over nothing.
What? I thought you were gonna back me up.
We do not need to. You have answered your own qualms in the past. You did not hesitate to save others before, whether they understood you or not. Why wait now?
You know what? You're right. Velsar's always been a tough place with even tougher people. Maybe they can't ask for help. Maybe they don't know how.
Well, before you run off, barkeeper, If I may borrow a glass? Here. To you, Sekka.
Huh? Wait, this isn't milk? Are you finally letting me?
Of course not. It is not alcoholic. A fruit cocktail, blended with various juices and a spark of tonic water. And my best wishes for your endeavors to come.
Thanks, Elazard.
Hang on a second. Since when do you know how to mix drinks?
You pick up a trick or two after the 100th loop wasting on a bar stool. I also had an enlightening chat with the barkeeper of Spurred On.
Really? Damn, you keep tabs on everything.
I spent too long yearning for death. I would like to do something with my life now. How was it, Sekka?
Well, this might sound crazy, but drug saloon might not be a bad idea after all. I'd visit if Alazard was the one behind the bar.
High praise indeed. Allow me to offer a compliment of my own. Sekka, your compassion knows no bounds. It shines forth with all the ferocity and warmth of a flame. You have saved many, and you will save more. Now go. Be the spark that brings light to this land.
You bet! That's what my name means. Sekka, the flint that sparks flame. Thanks for the cocktail. I'll find what's scaring everyone and bring them all back.
Fleet has a lit fuse. Seeing her worry was an unsettling thing. I am glad her confidence is restored.
Yeah, and seeing as we got her permission, let's get to opening that saloon. I am kinda thirsty, so let's see what else our new barkeep's got up his sleeve.
Later. Perhaps when the time is right.
All right. For starters, I'll check the...
Oh, whoops. Didn't mean to bump you. Oh, hey there, Sekka.
Keto?
Skittish as ever, huh? Hurts my old heart seeing you spook at the sight of me. I don't know what's got you so scared, but I'm not gonna eat you. Ask any of the pups. Their bro Guido's the biggest softy this side of Velsar. If I've wronged you, just tell me and I'll right it.
If you've wronged me, you...
Earlier you were only half right, little fox. It doesn't matter what I want, but it also doesn't matter what you want. Fate's the only thing that matters, and it's your fate to be eaten. Accept it, Nine Tails. There's no happy ending for you. Your tails are pockets of magic. If I eat them, I will gain all the power I need to change Velsar.
Yeah, if...
Guess I should have said when. Now die!
You haven't done anything wrong. I know it's not your fault. I just get scared over nothing. I'm sorry.
Hey, none of that. It's just part of being a pup. My pack would be howling at me for hours if they saw you apologizing. A rough, tough guy like me's only scary when you're not sure whose side he's on. I've just got to show you I'm on yours. It did look like you were in a hurry, though. Anything I can help with?
Oh, that's... Thanks. So basically...
So you're gonna run around checking on them all? You have the pack's gratitude. You know, you may be a yokai, but maybe it's the ears and tails, but you feel like one of us. Most of the pack thinks of you as a sister.
Oh, about the tails, actually. I was thinking, They're made of magic, right? If I gave some of my tails, maybe that'd be enough to save everyone. Maybe that's what I was meant to be.
No. No, I'm stopping you there, pup. It ain't funny.
Huh?
Now you perk those ears and listen good. People aren't playing nice for favors. We're all looking out for you because we care. Me, the pack, and everyone else. Okay? There isn't a thing in the world worth sacrificing you.
Keto.
Mature as you act, you still haven't figured out how to look after yourself. So you leave that to us. Like I was saying before, you're always welcome in the pack. Rubs our fur the wrong way leaving a pup out on her lonesome. We've been letting the bossiness slide given your age, but if you want to learn how a real boss leads, then we'll show you how to sharpen those claws.
I'm not on my lonesome. I've already got my own pack of idiots to look after.
Huh? Hey, wait!
But I appreciate the offer. It means a lot that your family sees me for more than my tails. Let's all get dinner sometime. I'll bring the best fried tofu in Velsar.
Ha! We'll look forward to it. See you around, Sekka.
I still can't get used to everyone being nice. All that changed was our circumstances. So that means Kito's always been like this. I just never got to see it. And I never tried to. Maybe Kito wasn't the only one I misjudged. Mom. The one who gave me life, and then tried to take it back. She had no love for me, only fear for everything around her. And I think I finally understand why. She was alone in a world of war, with countless people hungry for her power. Maybe now that we have peace, things will be different. Maybe if I let her out, we can talk the way we never got to. My legs started running on their own, wind dancing through the fur of my tails. When we saved Velsar, we won so much more than the land. Things I longed for, like the bonds we'd given up on. And things I didn't want, like the power I used to claw my way through the dark. The trade-off was worth it, though, and I wouldn't change it for the whole world. I like Velsar the way it is now. No Lord of Darkness to divide us. I don't have to sleep with one eye open, so I can finally let myself dream. I'll do anything. I'll run to the ends of the world and back if I have to. So please, let this fortune last forever.
How dazzling.
Huh?
A guiding flame in a sunless world. Snuffed! Oh, it's the perfect omen.
Who are you? Show yourself!
Ah, the pure-hearted hope that flushes your cheeks. The determination in your eyes to see it through. Yes, your visage is as blinding to look upon as the sun. It makes the futility of your prayers for peace all the more tragic.
I don't like the sound of that.
Well, I didn't expect to hold a conversation with a beast anyhow. I know all too well that I'm not welcome. Oh, woe is me.
Don't move! My tails are twitching. They're telling me not to let you escape.
They're urging you to attack a poor woebegone traveler? Do your primal instincts deprive you of empathy? I suppose they do.
Foxfire! Iki! Mio! Mioku! Shirato!
Not so fast! It would be awful to attack me over a misunderstanding, wouldn't it? Why don't you try to understand me first? Let me share my sorrow in resonance. No! This isn't what I wanted! No! Don't come any closer! Leave me alone! I hear her footsteps echoing behind me, but my feet won't listen. I can't think straight. I don't know what to do. I don't know what's happening. I just feel so dizzy. My vision is all blurry and my eyes hurt. Help! Let me in! Hurry! Please! But no matter how many doors I knock on, no one cares enough to help. No one will listen. They're all ignoring me. Of course they are. They're busy. I can hear them all. They've got enough worries of their own. They don't need me making it worse. They only care about themselves. We're all alone. No one has enough for themselves, let alone others. This is why everyone's staying home. It hurts so much, seeing that nobody wants me here. I can't stay. I have to go back to where I belong. Mom? Mom? It's me. I'm here. Welcome back. You...
You must be tired from all that running. The truth hurts, doesn't it? But it's okay. I understand your suffering. I'll take you in. You are part of me now, little Ninetails.
And as my consciousness faded, one last thought flicked through my mind. The old Velsar wasn't that bad. I was just greedy.
Before me is a blade. Dark steel tempered to a waved hamon, which resembles figures standing side by side. Its home is a sturdy sheath. The name engraved upon it is Velsar, and it is yet malleable. Time again, it returns to the bed of history's forge, stretched and folded by life into a wood grain of welded layers. Again and again still, so long as the forge is hot and smiths linger, the blade will be honed. For we hold the present as much as it holds us. What we create here, future hands shall wield. It is an inspiring thought, comforting, until it raises a concerning question.
Kagero, you've always been a funny one, but...
Ho ho ho! Any more booze and I would have wasted myself laughing. Hey, barkeep! Another round for our jester!
It was not my intention to amuse.
See? That's the funniest part. You say the craziest stuff with a straight face.
Yeah, that whole bit about eternal war and suffering. I don't know how you come up with it. Cheers! To peace!
The new Velsar was forged without the fires of battle. No lord to topple or foes to fell. What then of my blade? It gained life only because it claimed life. I am a spirit bathed in blood, the sheath that consumed my counterpart. We are not of this peaceful world. Sekka too was incomplete, until she absorbed the 4 tails left to her mother. Drak was raised to command his clan and conquer the world underwing. Alizard's kin were slain for their hubris, leaving him alone to wield their blood arts for vengeance. The struggles that tempered us are no more, and yet we are here. It seems even the cosmos cannot sever us from our karma. I thought long on the contradicting complexities of fate. And I concluded, my companions are here. It matters not why. It feels obvious. Those 3 bear dark pasts, yes, but if asked whether they should be removed from the peace of the present Velsar, I believe we all would share the same unfaltering answer. This world is our home, and we are not alone in it. Like a sword through smoke, or claws through mist, wings through clouds, I had been fighting worries intangible. The path before me cleared. I will walk it proudly, for I know it is just. I will learn to appreciate the beauty of an ornamental blade, and if I must, I will reenact how it once danced. But I am a sheath. I know no greater joy than to hold my blade at rest. Yes, joy is a blade in its sheath. Sorrow is a blade alone. For a few days, we were together, listening to Drak's new saloon scheme, Alizard pouring a drink for Sekka. And then...
Hey, you hear the news?
You mean the rumors? I wish I hadn't. Ghost stories everywhere these days.
Yeah, well, it got worse. Someone went to check on her brother, but when she got there...
There wasn't anyone left to check on, right? But the scariest thing is, he hadn't been gone long.
Word says the sheets were messed up as if there was a struggle, and the pillow was still wet with tears. I wish I could get the damn rumors off my mind, but it keeps on happening, and I haven't seen my brother in days.
Hard to drink away the stress with stories like that flying around. And right when I finally got to sit down with you two.
The Dragonoot clan has been busier than ever, from what I have seen. Investigating the incidents, patrolling the area. You've grown into quite the leader, young master.
Call me that again, I'll put you to work with the rest of them. I already had to deal with Grates. I kid you not, he actually cried, as if I have anything else to do without my drinking buddies.
Have you found any leads?
Wouldn't be here griping if I had. I've got nothing. No witnesses, no suspects, no signs of the victims or where they went. I was hoping one of you had more luck, but going by the looks on your faces... Nothing on your end either, huh?
My deepest apologies.
There is only so much we can accomplish without numbers or experience. Which is why I believe we should recruit the aid of experienced trackers.
Hey there. You stooges holding up okay?
Okay, enough. How about you, Guido? Looks like you've got quite the party planned. Bringing half the pack with you. Are the werewolves surrounding the place coming in? Or is it just you 9? Well, at least tell us the occasion. What are you doing here in wolf form?
We found us a lead. In a lonely alley out in the fringes. We found traces of Sekka's blood. In the mood to listen now? We found slashes in the ground near the bloodstains. Sharp slices made by a bladed weapon. Did it take a hell of a lot of strength to do that? I only know of 2 swordsmen capable. And wouldn't you know, they're both at this table. Alucard with his blood arts, and Kagero with his phantom blade.
And how certain are you that the blood is Sekka's?
I confirmed it myself. If you can't trust a wolf's nose, I'll take you over to check for yourself, vampire. Blood's your specialty, isn't it? Take it for power, or give your own for control. Tales of your kind keep the bad pups in line.
Man, I thought I picked the dumbest bar fights in Velsar. You've got me beat. Say we did it again. I dare you.
Look, kid, I'm not bringing this up because I want to. I know damn well you 3 could take down the pack easy. You could probably take the whole world if you wanted.
Then why have you come to confront us?
'Cause I want to believe it wasn't you. Sekka trusted you 3 more than anything. Look me in the eyes and say it wasn't you. And I'll believe it.
So, you already had your answer. And you're just making a show of grilling us to look busy. Being a leader sure is tough.
You're the last person I want to hear that from. You're gonna make Greats cry, and I'm gonna have to listen to him rambling about where he went wrong. Anyways, Alucard, Kagero. Did either of you do it?
Of course not. I do not wish to see her blood on my blade ever again.
I swear you talk like that on purpose. But all right, not Alucard. How about you, Kagero? Hang on. No, don't you dare say it was you.
Wait, you don't mean it was him again, do you?
I cannot be certain. Before me is a blade. It is possessed by 2 halves, 2 opposite yet intertwined souls. Kagero, spirit of the blade's sheath, and Skikage, spirit of the blade's steel. Our consciousnesses were once separate. When one woke, the other slept, unaware of the other's actions. Skikage spent his waking moments enraptured by the art of battle. Carved Velsar's people and painted the dim streets a vibrant red. All with the body we shared until our division and reconciliation. Within my sheath is a blade. It has not been long since our spirits rejoined as one. I am uncertain to what extent his will remains. Therefore, it is with my deepest apologies that I must say, I cannot claim innocence with certainty.
All right. Here's an idea. I'll assign you a couple guards, and you'll stay put here in the bar. Frustrating as it may be, it'll be easiest to clear your name if you've got an alibi next time someone goes missing.
Understood. I'm most grateful for your patience and sympathy.
Great. Now it's go time. Drak, Alucard, you 2 are coming with me. Let's get to the bottom of this together.
Sounds good. Let's swing by my place first, though, so Greats doesn't bust a nerve.
I also have no objections. My blood arts are yours. But if I may, I need some time to prepare.
How long?
Just a moment. A small courtesy before we embark. For you, Kagero. A drink to pass the time.
Alizard?
Life's paths are not as straightforward as a blade's. But for all they twist and branch, they will cross again, like outstretched hands. You will be our secret weapon, ready to strike when our foe least expects it. Until then, keep your strength.
I will. Thank you. I wish you all the best. When our paths reconverge, may it be with stories of your success over a toast to peace. Perhaps solitude is best enjoyed in moderation. I do not recall it affecting me so strongly last I tasted it. Yet now, I feel myself succumbing to notes of sorrow and loneliness. I've grown soft. What would you say if you saw me this week, Tsukikage, my shadow? If I were to guess. Foolish Kagero, we are demons of the blade. Our art is writ in arcs of blood and ends in deathly silence. You will always be an instrument of grief. Time seems to pass so painfully slow.
Oi, you hear that?
Yeah. Sounded far. Somewhere to the east. Damn it! Why is it gotta be where no one's patrolling?
Guess I'll go have a look.
Wait! You can't leave me here with that guy! What if he guts me next?
You won't. A gentleman like him wouldn't hurt a fly. Besides, we're his alibis, not guards.
But...
Just keep an eye on him, all right? Depending on what I find out there, we might be able to clear Kagero's name.
Of course, the haunted demon sword will never hurt anyone. I mean, come on. I only just met the guy. How would I know? Oh, come on, come on. How long's it gonna take him? My nerves can't handle this. I need a drink. Ah! Huh. Wait. That wasn't him, was it? No way. You've got me kidding. What do? I have to go help, but if he can't handle it, I don't stand a chance.
Pardon me.
What do you think you're doing? Stay back?
I would be happy to provide backup, if you so require.
No, we're staying. Right here at our post. I'm sure he's fine on his own. Yeah.
Listen!
No!
You know what must be done. Give me leave and I shall go.
Yes. Please save him. He's like a brother. I don't know what I'd do without him.
Thank you. I will see to his aid swiftly.
Now I get it. He doesn't need us to clear his name.
As I fly through the empty alleys, I think. I am a blade, a weapon. My powers are violent and cruel, made obsolete by peace. Yet there is solace in the knowledge that my arts are what restore peace when it is threatened. I should be drawing close.
Help! Please!
You must be the woman we heard. Would you share what happened?
I was attacked by a monster. It had a sword, and then someone came to help, but it... Oh, you have to do something, please!
Of course. If you would be so kind as to hold still. Those are not the reflexes of a civilian. They belie your true nature.
My true nature? You tried to kill me in the same breath you offered help, you lying murderer.
You yourself do not sound as fearful as you pretended. My phantom blade cuts only that which must be cut, and is harmlessly incorporeal otherwise. It is a popular party trick, as all of Velsar knows. You, though, were prepared for an attack before I swung. There must be a crime on your conscience.
For goodness sake, you know in most worlds, chivalrous gentlemen like you are the easiest to manipulate. I suppose you must be more sword than man.
In any case, it is a relief to know there was no civilian at peril here. Now, I must ask, the ground is stained with werewolf blood. What have you done to him?
Not to worry, dear. He's alive and kicking. He's helping me now, even as we speak.
I see. Your words give me confidence. I am now certain beyond doubt that you must be stopped.
I'm delighted we're on the same page. We fight on opposite sides. You the world's defense, and me the offense. As one blade master to another, shall we have ourselves a duel? If you win, I'll give you back the wolf and the foxling.
I accept, and I will hold you to those words. I will save the details for after I've disarmed you. If you are prepared, let our duel begin. I ready the art of my partner, adapted by my study, our ultimate technique, art of rejuvenation. Footwork so swift the foe is left paralyzed, followed by 2 swift cuts. Without knowledge of the trick behind art of decay, even a god would falter before the blinding speed of rejuvenation. However,
let me share my sorrow in resonance.
The delicate maneuver fails, undelivered, intercepted at its first step. No, this cannot...
Oh, you poor thing. A grown adult's sobs certainly are an ugly thing to hear. Sucker's tears were much sweeter.
What trick of her blade is this? My mind drifts. My body feels distant. I cannot see through my tears.
I shouldn't have gotten your hopes up, calling this a duel. Though I dare say you were far too naive, taking a foe's lies at face value.
What illusions poison my mind. They dig deep into my chest. No, I yield. I don't want to hurt them. I need them. I need someone to carry this blade by their side.
It hurts, doesn't it? You can't conquer your own thoughts, let alone get up and fight me. That's the power of sorrow, you see. It incapacitates any and all with no regard for their abilities.
The power of sorrow. She can manipulate emotions.
Not so fast. I can't have you spoiling things with hints now. Unlike your world-famous party trick, knowing my methods won't save anyone. But, well, it doesn't hurt to be cautious. Oh, this is a delightfully poetic twist of fate, I'd say. The sharpest, swiftest blade in Velsar, yet you're the biggest coward of anyone here. Just a taste of sorrow has reduced you to a blubbering mess. But you needn't lament your loneliness much longer. I'll devour you and your mana, and you'll become one with all the others.
Shadows engulf me, and I am swallowed by the void. I am a spirit born of lives slain, experiencing now the same end others met at my blade. I have nothing but remorse for failures. I am sorry. Paltry words, though they may be, I am deeply sorry, Tsukikage. I have tarnished the honor of your lifelong art with my incompetent mockery of it. To sully the blade sleeping within, a sheath can know no greater shame.